Hello student, in last lecture we have seen the velocity distribution in a turbulent flow for smooth and rough pipe, and in this lecture we are going to see the velocity distribution in terms of average velocity. So suppose this is your pipe, and this is the cross sectional view of the pipe, and suppose you have discharge Q, your average velocity is U bar. So for calculating average velocity, what you have to do, just calculate the discharge and divide it by the cross sectional area. So in this case, that Q divided by pi r square, that will give us to that U bar, and we have to calculate that Q discharge. So for calculating discharge, what we have to do, as we know, this is the pipe, so this would be the velocity distribution, and this is value of V is maximum here. Okay, so as we know, suppose we go some distance r, so what would be the value of velocity here, that is local velocity u, and by relation we know what is the value of u when we go r distance from the center line. Okay, we know this relation. From center at a distance r, that is the radial distance r, we have considered a element in the form of ring, and that thickness is what? This is dr thickness. So what will happen? We know that the local velocity at r, we know that. Okay, so u would be almost constant at r plus delta r. In this region we can assume that u is almost constant. Okay, so for that we can calculate the discharge from that elementary ring, as I shown here. This is the elementary ring. Okay, so for this area, what is the discharge? 2 pi r into what? dr. This is the area, and multiply by the local velocity u. Okay, so this would be the discharge. Okay, this would be the discharge from that elementary area. So for getting the discharge from the whole cross sectional area, what we have to do? So we have to integrate this term. Okay, to get the total discharge, we have to integrate this term with respect to that r, 2 pi r u dr, with the limit that r at the center is 0, that is small r at the center is 0, and r at outer surface is capital R. Okay, so r is varying from 0 to r. This is the limit. So we have to put the value of u. U is the local velocity distribution, and by integration we will get the value of discharge. Okay, so our aim is to get the value of discharge, then we can easily find the average velocity. First of all, for the smooth pipe, we know the velocity distribution. So this is the velocity distribution for smooth pipe. So here you can see that u is the local velocity, and this u star, we know that is the shear velocity, that is constant, and here you can see that q star times y divided by nu, that is kinematic viscosity, and plus this the a constant value. So here we know this is r, so this is y, so y is what? Capital R minus r. Put this limit here. So u is what? U star times 5.75 log base 10 u star r minus r divided by nu plus 5.5. What will be the discharge? Q. Do the integration, put the limit 2 pi r. What is the value of u? So after putting this value of u in the terms of that small r, which is variable, that capital R is a constant, u star is constant, this kinematic viscosity is constant, and all other terms are constant, and here r again. Okay, so what is the u bar? That is q by a, or you know these terms q, these all terms, and divide by pi r square. So by integration and simplification we will get the term for u bar. So you have to remember this expression for smooth pipe. Now for rough pipe, we know the velocity distribution. So this is the velocity distribution, and to get the average velocity, what we have to do? Just put the value q by that area, and what is q? That is the integration of 0 to capital R 2 pi r into local velocity and dr, and divides this whole term by cross-sectional area. So by putting the value of u like this in this term, and y is also the function of r, so put this y as r minus r. Okay, and after integration and simplification we will get the expression for average velocity. Like this is the expression for average velocity in a rough pipe for turbulent flow. Let's see another expression based on the average velocity, and that expression would be same for smooth and the rough pipes. So what is that expression? That is the difference in the local velocity at a given point and average velocity in the pipe. So let's find it for both pipes, for smooth and rough. For smooth pipe we have to calculate this thing. Okay, so we know this thing, expression for local velocity and expression for the average velocity for smooth pipe. Put this value. So what we know, that u minus u bar is nothing but u star comes outside, and 5.75 log base 10 u star y divided by nu plus the constant value, that is 5.5, right, minus this minus u star 5.75 times log base 10 u star r by mu plus the constant value 1.75. So here you can see that u star is common, take the common, and this is also common with log base 10. So 5.75 is outside log base 10, and here you can see this log base 10 and this log base 10 are connected with the minus sign. So you can directly write that log base 10, the first function u star y divided by nu, this nu, and u star r divided by nu, right? Okay, this closes here, and plus the difference in these two terms, that is 3.75, right? So here you can see the distribution u minus u bar, divide this term by this shear velocity, you will get the term 5.75 log base 10, then this y divided by r, log base 10 y divided by r, and plus this constant value, right? So this is the expression we get for the smooth pipes, and let's do it for the for rough pipe. So for rough pipe, do all this thing again. So I'm going to get this expression directly here. So what is the u? So here you can see 5.75 log base 10 y by k plus the value constant, that minus 5.75 log base 10 and r by k plus constant value 4.75, and this will give you what? Just divide this term and this term, k will get cancelled. So 5.75 log base 10 and only term remain is y divided by r, and this value, constant value, is what? 3.75. So we get the same expression for rough pipe also. So this is important expression because this is same for the both pipe, for smooth and the rough pipe. That is the difference of local velocity and the average velocity. Now let's see some important point in turbulent flow. As we know, HF, for what is HF? That a head loss. This is something not related to the velocity distribution, but it is an important topic. Let's see it. Suppose HF is your head loss, frictional head loss in a pipe flow. Then for laminar and for turbulence, we have different expression. For laminar, we have that Hagen-Poiseuille equation. That was the HF is what? 32. L, that u is the average velocity, mu is the dynamic viscosity by rho g d square. And here HF, by the Darcy-Weisbach equation, we get the value. And this is valid for laminar flow, right? And this is valid for laminar and turbulent. So do one thing. For laminar flow, this head is equal, so just equate these two equations. What will you find? That F, this is 2, this is 16, okay, this is 16. Here you can see this V is also that U bar, average velocity, okay, V or just U, whatever, and here G will get cancelled, there will the rho and D and this mu, okay, this L will get cancelled. So after simplification we will get that F is equal to 16 times of this term is what? 1 by Reynolds number, right? So this is the expression for coefficient of friction for laminar flow through a pipe, okay. So you have to remember this thing, that F is sometimes it is shown like F, sometimes FC. So you have to remember this, that F or FC equal to 16 divided by RE, that is the Reynolds number. So in laminar flow, your coefficient of friction depends on Reynolds number only. You have to remember this statement, okay. So this is the function of Reynolds number only, okay, for this laminar flow. And for the turbulent flow, when your Reynolds number is in between 4000 to 1 lakh, then the expression of your coefficient of friction is So this is the expression you have to remember, and this is valid when Reynolds number is in between 4000 to 1 lakh. Okay, beyond this 1 lakh we have different type of expression for this value. Okay, so we need not to remember all those expressions, but this one is quite important for your competitive exams point of view. So remember this thing and the previous one. And you have to remember one more thing, that what is the function that your coefficient of friction depends on which parameter. Definitely it's a function of Reynolds number, but also a function of K divided by D. So why K divided by D? Let's see it. Suppose this is your pipe, and you know this is your rough surface inside a pipe. So we know the K, that the average height of irregularities. So what is the value of K as compared to this D? This is important. Why it is important? Because if suppose there are very bad surface, so what will happen? The flow will be turbulent, and you can see that the eddy formation will take place here, and lot of energy is lost just because of the frictional resistance to the flow. So for high value of frictional resistance, we have high value of coefficient of friction, and this depends upon the value of K, and also depends upon the diameter. Why diameter? Because it depends how K is big as compared to that diameter. Okay, suppose your diameter is very large and your K is very small, so it's not going to be trouble you. But suppose your diameter is small and that your K is this value, come here with that small diameter, then it is very bad for your flow. So lot of energy will be lost here. So it depends upon the ratio of K by D. So it is all for the turbulent flow. So you have to solve the numericals to understand concept behind turbulent flow. So let's summarize the various equation in turbulent flow for smooth and rough flow. So here I have written this form of equation just because these terms are common in all four forms. So here for the smooth pipe you have to remember the term here comes that U star times Y divided by kinematic viscosity. Okay, and here the term will come Y by K, and the plus constant value, that is 5.5, and here the constant value, that is 8.5. So here the constant value is plus 3 of that constant value of smooth pipe. So writing equation for velocity distribution, so that U is the function of Y, so Y should be here. So in both condition, rough and the smooth pipe, Y should be here inside. Okay, and what is the difference? There is the term for laminar you have U star and the kinematic viscosity, because viscous flow is predominates in laminar region, so you have that kinematic viscosity here. And in the rough pipe you have average roughness, so in expression you have average roughness here. Here also you can see the term U star R by that kinematic viscosity plus one constant term here R divided by K plus constant term, that is 4.75. So here you can see that 4.75 and here the 1.7. So there is difference of 3 in these constant values. So this is how you have to remember this formula. And one last formula which is common for both is this formula, that is 5.75 log base 10 Y by R plus 3.75. And this is how you have to remember these important formulas. And this is all for the turbulent flow. Thanks for watching this video.